Hello and welcome back to my channel MTN Possibilities. In this video I'll be showing you what happens in an African wedding and the culture of accompanying the bride to a rural husband's home. So I'll take you along. My sister got married. And we had a warm welcome. I'll show you some of the clips here. So culturally, what you do, you don't get into the house or in the yard before they give you something. So here we were waiting for them to give us something. It could be in the form of money, it could be in the chicken or anything to show that they are welcoming us. So we waited patiently in the car until they eventually came with some money, and we then entered the homestead. Even then, you don't enter into the house until they give you some money again. Well, it's just a game, it's just for fun, and they're saying that they want to give this money so that their murora or their bride can start a new family. But they don't make it easy for you either. And eventually they had to lift you into the house because we were really playing hard to get. It was so much fun. The following morning, we woke up very early and the game was continuing again. This time around, we were sweeping the yard. So you wake up as early as you can, like at around 5 a.m. So when we were sweeping, we would just be piling the leaves in a lot of places so that we have a lot of money. Because for us to take those leaves and throw them away into the bin or somewhere into the pit where they put their dirt, they had to pay us. So we made sure that we put as many as we could, and that would mean a lot of money for us. Afterwards, we had to go to the river to fetch some water. Now, this was a new experience for me. You know, Chipinge is very mountainous and it's very steep when you're going up from the river. So it wasn't easy. That was the most difficult thing I had to do, but it had to be done, and we had to do it as early as we could before people woke up so that we could also give them water to bath. And when you make the fire and you get them the water to bath, they give you some money again, just as a way of saying thank you, our new bride. And I had to carry this bucket like this going up. It wasn't easy. As you can see, I'm running, not because I want to run, but the way it's so steep. This is the morning routine for Makoti from Chipinge. Makoti means the bride. So today I will be doing the bride morning routine for someone from the rural areas of Chipinge. So this is how steep this place is. And I will have to be carrying this bucket full of water, 20-liter bucket. I don't know if I'm going to make it. We are still going down there. Look at this beautiful view early in the morning, just as the sun is coming out. It's so beautiful. And this is some flat ground. We just reached some flat ground where they actually farm some sweet potatoes. This is the sweet potato field. You can see there are a lot of sweet potatoes, and these ones, they consider them very small, so they don't eat them. They are just throwing them away. Well, of course, not really throwing them away, because you know that they will come up as the new seeds for the next season, but they don't consider them. But surprisingly, an 11-year-old girl can carry this. How old is Lynn? Is she 11? She's at grade 9? I don't know. But you grade 2, auntie? So she could be 7 or 8. And she can carry a 20-liter bucket full of water up this steep, rocky area. We are still going downhill, and this is some flat ground again where they do farming. This time around there is corn or maize meal. Look at the beautiful sunrise. It's early in the morning. It's so beautiful in this place. Look at the landscape. Why are you crying?
This is too much.
Finally, Tashwik. Ingon matutakura mafruits. Tete. Matutakura mafruits. Ko butternut rakarasiro iyi. Guavas. Guavas big ne. Koma banana ari kupi? Yes. Komuri kuita ina tete. Oh, ndo dzumbe ratichatonorowa for breakfast. Kurakakura so. What are you mining? You are mining the dumbe. Hi, yeah, go mine check. So from this is the original logo. Level. But yeah. Oh my. What do you call these in your language? It was my first time seeing them, and I don't know the Ndebele name for it. But when I checked the English name, some call them the potatoes of the tropics. I don't know what you call them in your language. Please let me know in the comments below, and how you also prepare them. This was my first time actually seeing where they are grown and how they are prepared. Afterwards, we had to wash them clean, because you can see there's a lot of mud in there. But the potatoes are quite nice after they are washed, and they are cooked in water and salt, and they can be taken with tea. Here in Zimbabwe, madumbe are most popular in the Manicaland province because it's very wet, so they thrive best in such conditions where there's a lot of water. And you can see here we're having difficulties just to even take out the madumbe, because there was a lot of water, a lot of mud, so it was difficult to dig. So my auntie had to look for another type of madumbes. This one, she said that they were a bit different from the first one, and they had more of those madumbes, unlike the big ones that she was trying to dig up earlier on. Oira unyanyoenda tip. Alright. Iri mashizha madiki ve. Iri type yamakuchera.
Iri ndine rindiri redu.
All the differences in the stems, this one is green. Iri rine red.
Sasa madiki. Macho ezvikwanisa ngezvayo. Zvine tuvana twakawanda.
Iri ndatoona rimwe ratogurika. Ko zvakazara madhaka.
Ndosake ndaenda kubatsakamira.
Kumvura inoidiridzira kana kuti inotutuma kwapa. So my sister-in-law is just explaining to me that they actually irrigate their gardens from the river, the Save River. This is like one of the widest rivers in Zimbabwe. And so it stretches a very long way. If you watch this video that I did earlier on when I was going on my way to Chipinge, you hear me talking about the Save River, which they use to irrigate their gardens, their bananas, some macadamia plantations, and a lot of their vegetable gardens. So there is a madumbe over there. At least we finally got some, but you can't really tell the difference because of the mud. It's so muddy. There's a lot of water that's coming out, and they actually divert it a little bit. Let me show you how they use the water. So this is also a guava tree that's just right in the middle of the garden. They've got so many fruit trees. They've got guavas, they've got oranges and bananas, a lot of avocados, a lot of fruit trees. So early in the morning when you get there, you can take. So this is the water coming that they've diverted from the Save River, and it's now just streaming down to their gardens, and it's now streaming down here, and you will see how they capture or they take the water into a pipe so that they can irrigate their gardens, as well as to take some water to drink. So we were coming here to fetch water from this stream, and we would use that for our cooking, for drinking, and for bathing. So there is the water, and this is how they are capturing the water. You see now it's getting straight into that pipe, and there we can now take it in the buckets that are here. So we are now putting the water in the buckets so that we can carry. Nine inotakura irakazara uchikwira kumusoroku. Wow, unozvikona ndakuona nazo tunozvikona. These little girls actually carry those 20-liter buckets uphill back to the homestead. And the other one is 9, the older one is 11 years old, and they do this every day before they go to school. Right now they were preparing to go to school. Water from the stream. So this is our bride, our new bride. and Manatete, the aunties and the what was and the nieces. Why you think? I'll pay you guys are good. Now you're hoping you're Murora. Culture and Murora, you know. Unfortunately, my battery died before I could finish recording this video. But thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing and like the video.